Hello, hello, my dear health seekers. Inga from Health Origins here, and welcome to Cook Along for Weight Loss Show. So today it's a very, very exciting recipe because we are making a mac and cheese powder, so dry mix, so that you can have your favorite cheese sauce on hand to whip up for pasta or even nachos whenever you like. And it's so easy and quick to do once you have that dry mix prepared. And this is what it looks like. So it's a powder, and as you can see, it's not a lot left here because we used it a few times already. So we're gonna be making the actual dry mix, and then I'm gonna be quickly showing you how quick and easy it is to actually make it into a cheese sauce. Okay, so let's begin. What we're gonna need is you're gonna need a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, then you can use some spice grinder, for example, because main things that you need to grind is cashew nuts. So they need to be ground into kind of a powder. And then oats as well into oat flour. And then also you'll need mustard seeds. You'll need either mustard powder already, or you'll need to grind some mustard seeds yourself. So these are kind of really the only ones that would need some kind of more serious grinding power. So you could use that in a spice blender, or if you have a food processor, then use that. So what we're going to need, our main ingredient is cashews. So we'll need 1 cup of cashews. So I'm going to just add them to the blender here. Then we need 1/4 cup of oat flour. I haven't got oat flour, but I've got oats, so I'll put a little bit more than 1/4 cup, nearly 1/3 cup, because once it grinds up, it ends up being a little bit less than what the oats are, because there's spaces in between. So 1/4 cup of oat flour, then 1/4 cup of tapioca flour, or tapioca starch, whichever way you call it. Then we need 1 tablespoon of sugar. So I'm using rapadura and refined cane sugar. You could use coconut sugar as well. So 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then there's 2 teaspoons of mustard powder, or just some ground up yellow mustard seeds. So 2 teaspoons of that. Then another key ingredient to make it cheesy, of course, is our nutritional yeast. So we need 3/4 cup of this. So I'm just going to measure this out. So approximately, just add that in there. Then we need a tablespoon of either normal paprika, or I love adding in smoked paprika. So maybe put 2 teaspoons. It's quite strong, smoky flavor. So whether you want your cheese to be smoky, then use smoked paprika, about 2 teaspoons. Or if you would rather not have it smoked, just a generic kind of cheese sauce, then use a tablespoon of normal paprika. And because we use smoked paprika for everything in the house and it runs out very quickly, whereas paprika we don't really use, so I'm going to use this up for these cheese mixes. So a tablespoon of that. Just put a little bit more. So a tablespoon of paprika. Then 2 teaspoons of my magic ingredient, which is onion powder. You should know by now. 2 teaspoons of onion powder here. And then what I'm not forgetting, some pepper. So I'm gonna, if you have lemon pepper, then you can use that, lemon pepper seasoning. I haven't got that, so I'll just use a bit of normal, a few grains of normal pepper. We don't like it too much pepper, so just a few grains really. And then when you make the sauce, you'll just add a little bit of acid because, you know, if you don't have lemon pepper. So I'm gonna add a little bit of brine, but I'll show you when I do this. So yeah, that is it, guys. Oh, salt. You don't want to forget salt. So 2 teaspoons of salt. So that's obviously to make it nice and salty and savory. Yeah. So 2 teaspoons of salt, and I think I've got everything now, because I tend to forget an ingredient or two when I've got lots in front of me. I think that's it. And I've already put the ingredients in the description for you there as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna blitz this quickly for a few seconds, and I'm gonna switch off my sound so it doesn't really deafen you. Okay. So I'm back, guys. That was it. It took only about 45 seconds here, depending on how powerful your food processor is. And that's it. All you're looking for is that it becomes kind of this powder. As you can see, nice uniform powder. And what we're going to do, we're going to then just take the blades off, and all you would need to do, you would put this lovely cheese mixture in a container, and you would keep this either in the store cupboard for up to 6 weeks, or I would recommend putting it in the fridge, and then it can last up to 3 months. So you will always have this lovely mac and cheese powder dry mix to make a cheese sauce. So I'm gonna now move my induction hob here, and I'm gonna show you how quickly it is to whiz up a sauce once you have this dry mix ready. So just put this on. And the ratio you will need, the ratio of dry mix to a milk, so you will need some plant milk for this, is 1 cup of plant milk to a quarter of cup, so a quarter of a cup of cheese mix. But I'm doubling the recipe for tonight, because we've got a whole pan of noodles, not noodles, pasta we just made. So I'm doubling. So this is 2 cups of milk. So this is cashew milk. I ran out of soy milk, but I've just quickly whizzed up some cashew milk, and I'll link you in the card and in the description below how you can quickly make cashew milk in 15-20 minutes for yourself. So yeah, so this is milk, and I'm gonna put it on manual, let it start warming up, and we need half a cup of cheese mix. So because I've already got this made, you know, and it's older than this one, I'm gonna just use this one. So I need half a cup, because it's double the recipe, half a cup of this dry cheese mix. Make sure, yeah, it's about half a cup. And then just add it to cold milk. And I like using a whisk to mix it up, or you could use spatula if it's a non-scratch coating on your pot you've got. Mine is just stainless steel, so I can do it with this metal spatula. And then basically all we need is for the sauce to get to boiling, and then it'll thicken up, and that will be it. That will be our mac and cheese sauce ready to put on actual pasta. So while this is warming up, I'm gonna go and grab a bowl of pasta, just so that I can taste test it and demonstrate it for you. I'm back with a bowl of hot pasta. So we'll just wait for the sauce to get to the boil. Increase it a little bit. And as soon as it boils, the tapioca and oats start to thicken up, and it's ready. So yeah, so let me know, where do you normally use cheese sauces? Where could you use this cheese sauce? I know it's great on a pasta. Also, I would say spaghetti as well. Any kind of noodles, I think it would work. And even on nachos, I think it would be nice. Oh my goodness, look, it's already thickening up. It's becoming really nice and thick. And depending how thick you like your cheesy sauce, perhaps you might want to add a little bit more of milk if you like it a tad more liquid. Wow, that's it. Now it's come to boil, and that is it. So that's ready now to pour some on our pasta. So I'll just pour a bit of sauce here. Oh my goodness. It's so delicious. I've just licked my finger. Yum. So let me try this on the pasta itself. Mark would come and taste test it, I think, but I think he's been feeling a little bit under the weather, so he might not come through. So let's taste this. It's pretty hot. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So you just mix this through, and you've got a lovely creamy pasta in less than probably a minute. How long did it take to actually, from there he comes.
Hello, health seekers.
Yeah. Health seeker, do you have a utensil? You can have a spoon, or you can use my fork if you want.
I'll get my own fork.
So yeah, so we've got another taste tester.
I'm not letting anything stop me getting between me and my food.
Mac and cheese.
Wow.
Well, you can have that bowl, and I'll make myself another bowl. But yeah.
Very hot.
How quick that was. Once you have this dry mix, it literally took a couple of minutes to heat up the milk with the mixture, and it thickened up. That's it. So it's such a quick recipe to have, a mixture to have on hand. I think somebody's smiling happy, guys. I think that's a success.
Good.
Careful, it's hot. So yeah, before Mark burns himself with this massive spoon of pasta, if you're new here, guys, welcome to this cook along for weight loss show every Sunday at 7 o'clock GMT time. I do, and also on Wednesdays I release a new video as well with tasty plant-based recipes, tips, tricks, and similar things. Yeah, so if you're new here, welcome and subscribe for more videos like this. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and try this recipe for yourself. You will really, regret that you've never heard of this before. So if this is the first time you're trying it, it'll be a staple in your house, I'm sure of it. And remember, guys, food is fuel. So be mindful of what you put in your body. So until the next time.
Bye, guys.